Good morning, students. I, Anu Dhariwal, welcome you all to the class once again, children. Children, as you know, we are discussing Chapter 1, The Tiny Teacher, from your Supplementary Reader and Alien Hand. Last time, children, we discussed about the Queen, that when it takes off for its wedding flight and come back to the earth, while coming back to the earth, it shed off its wings, right, by biting them off. And what happens after that? When it's returned back to earth, it does nothing but only lay eggs. Now let us move ahead with the topic. What happens next? Eggs hatch and grubs come out. So children, in the last session I told you that grubs, what are grubs? Grubs are the nurseries for the young ones of the ants. So when eggs hatch, what is hatching? When the shell breaks off, right? When the covering breaks off, that is hatching. So when eggs hatch and grubs come out, soldiers guard them. When these grubs come out of the eggs, soldiers will guard them. Workers feed and clean them and also carry them about daily for airing, exercise and sunshine. As you can see in the picture below, children, the ants, they are carrying the grubs with them. And where are they carrying them to? They are carrying them for airing so that the grubs can have some fresh air, they can exercise and also to show them some sunshine, to keep them healthy. 2 or 3 weeks later, grubs become cocoons and lie without food or activity for 3 weeks or more. Now what happened, children? After 2 or 3 weeks, the grubs now becomes cocoons. What are cocoons? Cocoons are the soft covering. You know, the young ones, they are so tiny, so delicate, so we cannot leave them like this in the open. So nature has invented this covering for them to protect them, so that their soft skin, soft bodies, they do not get any harm. So these cocoons are the covering around their bodies that keep them protected. So these grubs, after 2 or 3 weeks, they get converted into cocoons and lie without food or activity for 3 weeks more. Now what will happen? These cocoons, they do not do any activity, they just lie still without food. They do not need any food, just lie there for 3 more weeks. Then the cocoons break and perfect ants appear. Now what happens? These cocoons, they break and perfect ant appears out of them. As you can see in this picture, children, after 3 weeks more, when the cocoons, they just lie there still without food, without activity, after 3 weeks these cocoons break and the perfect ant, they comes out of the cocoons. Now it's time for teaching and training. New ants learn their duties from old ants as workers, soldiers, builders, cleaners, etc. Now these new young ants, they need to learn their lessons, they need to get trained for the work. So these new ants will learn their duties and all the work from the old ants. From these new ants, there will be some new workers, some new soldiers, builders, cleaners, etc. So they learn their work separately from these old ants. After a few weeks training, the small ants are ready to go out in the big world of work. Now children, after few more weeks, these little tiny new ants, they are fully trained and now they are ready to go out into the big world of work. That means they can also contribute in the work that all their community is been doing. This is how the ants grow up, children, how they learn to work and what is their life all about. So this is it for today, children. We'll continue the topic in the next session. I know it is very interesting and it will get further interesting. So we'll discuss this in the next session. Till then, stay home, stay safe, take care. Thank you.